Hey, you guys. I am in my bathroom right now because, I have two kids, one of which is little and would probably troll me right now. But I was thinking about this. If you're thinking about leaving any bad situation, narcissistic or whatever, usually narcissistic, because like, come on. Here's my advice because I had to do this. Don't get comfortable. What I mean by don't get comfortable is, um, when you are in a really bad situation, right? Whether more than likely where you live at, right? Because I lived. Let me just give you a quick story. When I was escaping my narcissistic dad, and I wanted to go from North Carolina back to DC. There was only one way to do it, and it was my aunt had an apartment, right? It was a two bedroom, but she already, like, for whatever reason, was sleeping in her living room. She, like, moved her bed into the living room to have some kind of giant bedroom bullshit, right? That was her own, like, weirdo shit. I was like, okay. So one of my aunts, my other aunt, had actually got this apartment so that if any family member kind of like needed to stay there, they could. This particular aunt needed to stay there, and so when I needed to stay there, she kind of tried to like take over that apartment as her own, which it really wasn't. That apartment belonged to my other aunt, who got it for the sole reason of someone staying there if they needed it, right? So anyway, she was abusive in some shit, and my son was, I want to say, like 4 or 5, turning 5 at the time. You would think, like, yes, make it comfortable for your son. So I made his things comfortable in that one bedroom for him that we were staying in. But what I didn't do, I don't know, I'm perfect. Anyway, what I didn't do, I never bought pictures that made me feel happy to hang on the walls. I never bought anything that made that space overly comfortable, because that would have implied that I was going to be staying there permanently and willingly and happily. And that's not my goal. My goal was to leave and to be happy, like, elsewhere. So what I'm saying is, if you are, say, like, you're planning on leaving that narc or whatever, or that narc has you in, because the narcissist could be your parents, it could be your in-laws, it could be anybody, right? You could be living with one as a roommate, right? If you are in a living situation that you plan on leaving, purposefully, intentionally do not make that living situation comfortable. Because if you make it comfortable, it's sending a signal into the ethers. We'll just call it the ethers, right? That you like enjoy staying there, that you intend to stay there longer, that you intend to stay there in general, and you don't. If you don't, I'm gonna need y'all to not make it comfortable. Because what does discomfort do for you? Well, discomfort makes people make moves. Discomfort makes people get on their grind. Discomfort makes people stay on their grind. Discomfort makes you wake up in the morning extra early when you're not a morning person and go look at your options. Discomfort makes you elevate because you want to not be uncomfortable ever again. So you gotta feed the discomfort. In a sense, you have to feed that discomfort to let yourself know every single day, like, this is not where we are. This is not what we're going to do. What we're doing is we getting the fuck up out of here. Okay? And you say nothing to anyone. Nothing to anyone. Not your friends, your mama, the cat. You get the fuck gone, dude. And you let that discomfort motivate you. I'm teaching you something right now. Free game. This is how you transmute negative energy. Transmute. Turning something bad into something good or beneficial, right? So that negative energy you're getting from that roommate, that narc, those parents, those siblings, those whatever the shit, the landlord, the person on the job, whatever it is. Even if it's your job, don't put no cute shit on your desk if you know you want to leave. Get the fuck gone. Don't put no cute shit on there because you know it's no point because you're just going to put it in a box anyway when you elevate. Okay? Feed the discomfort. So anyway, somebody out there needs that message because I totally did that. And you have to make moves as if it's already happened. So what I mean by that is like, yeah, you don't know where you're gonna move right now, and you need to get up out of there. You don't know where you're gonna work right now, and you need to get up out of there, right? But what you can do is start packing shit if you can. I mean, if you're living with a narc, that's different. You can never let them see you packing shit, but you can move shit out of there slowly when they at work, if they work. Or you can slowly put things in a bag that they don't notice because they don't give a shit and slide it into your car and keep it pushing. And slowly, like, put things in a whole nother apartment. Just slowly, you guys, make moves to get the fuck up out of your situation. But the biggest thing you can do for yourself is don't be comfortable. Be uncomfortable. Discomfort is like your best friend when you're in a tragic situation. Because discomfort will remind you from the time you go to sleep to the time you dream to the time you wake up that you don't want to be there. And you use that back to transmuting. You change you take all that bad energy and you ball it up and you push it down and cram it down into a ball of good energy, of motivation. And you get the fuck on. So anyway, I think somebody should hear that today. There's somebody that can benefit from that today. But I was thinking about that all day, and I was like, man, you need to really tap in and tell them about how to not be comfortable on purpose. Okay? Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to go cook some flounder right now. Bye.